Hi, Cultivating Literacy families. Today we are going to be learning about a strategy called previewing the story. Previewing the story happens before your child reads to you, or it can happen before you read to your child. The purpose of this strategy is to help your child connect what they already know about a topic with what they'll be reading about, because good readers know that they can connect what happens outside of a story with what's happening in a story and then build upon their knowledge. The other reason for previewing a story is to help build vocabulary. Sometimes there's words in a story that your child has never seen before or they don't quite understand. So when you have an early reader, it's great to use the strategy of previewing the story to introduce those words ahead of time so that when they interact with them in the text, they've already built meaning. So today, I'll be modeling how to preview a story with your child by using this picture book. There was a cold lady who swallowed some snow. So while I'm previewing the story and modeling it to you, I'm going to be asking questions like you would to your child. The first thing you want to do when you're previewing a story is to point out the front cover, because oftentimes the illustrator and the author have used the title of the text and the illustrations to help introduce the story to the reader. So you might use questions like, what do you see happening in this front cover? What's the title? What's she doing? What season do you think this is? So use questions to help your child understand that, well, it looks like it's winter. You can even flip to the back to see more indications that it's winter, more clues. Oh, and then the word snow is in here and cold, so that helps me understand that it's winter. And what's she doing? Well, it looks like she's swallowing some snow. And then you can even build on that by asking your child, have you swallowed snow before? Have you seen snow before? So get them to connect what they already know with what this story is going to be about, and use questions. Now I'm going to open up the story and model how you can introduce new vocabulary words to your child by looking at the illustrations and some of the text. We're not going to spend a lot of time here, and you shouldn't either, unless your child needs more exposure to vocabulary. But that's up to you. If you know your child needs more time learning new words, then you may want to spend more time here. However, I went ahead and looked through this book and picked out just a few words that I thought children might not be as familiar with. So I'm going to model what does it look like to use pictures and the text to teach your child new words. So here you might ask, what is she doing? And your child might say, oh, well, it looks like she's swallowing some snow. I'm going to affirm what your child or whomever is reading to you might have said by pointing that out in the text. So saying, oh yeah, you're right, and it says that here. There was a cold lady who swallowed some snow. And swallowed some snow is going to be in the story. Those words will be in the story a lot, so it's great to go ahead and point them out. What's this? Your child might not be as familiar with what this might be. And you might say, what could that be? And then pointing out in the text that that is a pipe. Now I'm turning to a page that your child might be a little less familiar with as well. So asking the question, what's this? If your child says rocks, you can say, okay, yeah, it does look like rocks. And then pointing out that this is actually coal. And what does coal do? Well, it can be used to create warmth. And then moving on and maybe pointing out, oh, her tummy looks like it's getting bigger. I wonder what she's going to keep doing. And then saying that she's continuing to eat different items. What's this? Your child might say a hat, pointing out that this is called a black brimmed hat. And brim is the bottom part of the hat here. And here I'm going to end my picture walk, because I went ahead and looked at the text and found some words that were less familiar. And I don't want to spend too much time during my picture walk, so I just picked out a few words that I thought would be helpful, and then I'm going to end it. So with previewing, you can use the front cover, use some of the information inside the story, and I just refer to it as a picture walk, so walking through the pictures and looking at the text, and then closing it out, and your child can begin the reading. So I hope this was helpful. Understanding that previewing can help set your child up for success, and it can also help set you up for success when you're familiar with what they're reading out loud and you've helped them ahead of time, so you might understand where they'll need more help or less assistance during a story. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Please check back again on our Facebook page if you want to see more videos that can help you continue to work with your child. Thanks so much.